YouTube was in with it. This your boy Zell. You heard me? Back with another one. And this one we got breaking. Derrick James addresses Errol Spence. Says we talked only for Frank Martin versus Tank. Let's get it.
Really, I mean, I'm focused on my other guys, so I'm really not. I haven't. I talked to him like 3 weeks ago, whatever. But it's like, and we talked like for Frank and Tank, whatever. But it's like, you just got to focus on everybody. You can't look back. That's the issue. Everybody keep looking back, right? And you can't look. You can't move forward and looking back. Bump into everything that's in front of you. That's. I mean, I haven't. Mentally, I guess he's okay. I think that everybody should want it. Red Leonard said want it at least to want it. You know what I mean? I think that I believe that when you do your deal, and it's like, hey man, when the song starts singing, you gotta that's up to him. I'm not involved in that. I mean, like the fighters fight who they want to fight. You know what I mean? I don't know. I would say this: if you're gonna fight, I would think that would be the fight to fight. Because I mean, if you're gonna fight, that's what I would think. Because because it's like nobody else. You can move in another direction, but finish that deal out.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Derrick James, two-time trainer of the year, well-renowned trainer, future Hall of Famer, Derrick James, trainer of Errol the True Spence Jr., Jamel Charlo, Frank the Ghost Martin. He was training Anthony Joshua, and he now trains Ryan Garcia. With that said, Derrick James has been in the headlines for reasons other than his April 20th showdown fight for his fighter Ryan Garcia, or his June 15th showdown for his other fighter, Frank the Ghost Martin. It's been in the headlines for his original fighter, and that's Errol the True Spence
Bro, we
Jr.
gotta take some time out to acknowledge the fact that Derrick James, he the man, bro. He been having big fight after big fight after big fight. All his past fights been like world breakers. First we had Errol and Bud. After Errol and Bud, we had Jamel fighting Canelo. After Jamel, we had AJ. I forgot who he fought at first. Then he had Frank Martin. Then he had Ryan Garcia and Oscar the War. Man, Derrick James been busy, bro. And he just got done with Joshua and Ngannou. So, bro, Derrick James been busy, bro. Like, he got a lot of fighters, bro. I know that man getting paid very well, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Who he started with. And there was reports that Errol Spence and Derrick James, they had parted ways, right? And Errol Spence, he put up a cryptic post on social media that said he got to find a new home. And somebody else put up a post and alluded to Derrick James and Errol Spence splitting up, and Errol Spence liked the post, which got people immediately buzzing about it because they've been together forever. So Derrick James did an interview. Shouts out to Cigar Talk. And he did an interview with Cigar Talk. And in the interview he did with Cigar Talk, he stated that he addressed that he is focused on his current fighters right now, as he's supposed to, right? Which is Frank Martin has a massive fight coming up where he's going to be a big underdog, and that's against Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? And another fight is Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has a massive fight coming up, April 20th against Devin the Dream Haney, right? And he stated that, he's focused on his upcoming fighters. He's focused on his other fighters. And everybody, because we saw that Errol Spence's gym bags is not there, his heavy bags is not there, his posters is not there, it looks like he has left, right? And the fact that he put up this post saying that he got to find a new home, he was actually leaving the PBC, he said no. Somebody put up a post hinting at him and Derrick James leaving, splitting ways, and he liked it. So, that garners people to get to speculating. And it said that he's suing Derrick James, is suing Errol Spence over money's owed, right? Okay, So with that said, and sources that I reached out to said there's friction. There's some issues going on there. There is. So there is legitimacy to this. But with that said, Derrick James had this interview with Cigar Talk, and everybody started sending me these videos, and they like, see, they haven't talked because it said that Derrick James and Errol Spence hadn't had a conversation since July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena showdown, where Errol Spence suffered the first loss of his career, losing to Terrence Bud Crawford, the biggest fight of his career for in an undisputed welterweight showdown, right?
Facts.
And Errol Spence came up short drastically.
I think Errol, if Errol not gonna do a tune up, I think he should get back in with Bud. But if he don't want to go straight to Bud, I think a tune up would be necessary. Even if he don't win the second fight, he still need to get back in there because Tommy Hearns fought Sugar Ray twice in the during the Four Kings era. Tommy Hearns fought Sugar Ray twice. Roberto Duran fought Sugar Ray twice. So you never know what can happen with when you adjust. Adjustments are always necessary, bro. Except if it ain't broke. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But what Errol Spence did, that shit was broke. So he need to adjust, bro.
He got dropped in the second round twice in the seventh and stopped in the ninth, surprisingly, right? And so it was said that since then they hadn't spoken. Well, Derrick James has now stated that they have spoken 3 weeks ago, but they only spoken because Errol Spence's fighter, Man Down Promotions, he promotes Frank Martin, right? They share the same trainer, but he promotes Frank Martin. So Derrick James, he stated that I spoke to Errol Spence 3 weeks ago, but it was only about Frank Martin and Gervonta Tank Davis, which is a mega fight for Frank Martin, June 15th, right? And he said that he's focused on his other fighters as he's supposed to. So what he said didn't, to me, confirm any issues with him and Errol Spence. It didn't confirm that they won't be back together. It just confirmed that he's doing what he's supposed to as a trainer, focus on his other fighters. Errol Spence is not fighting. Errol Spence lost in July. He's not fighting. He got to focus on Frank Martin, who is going in the biggest fight of his career. He got to focus on Ryan Garcia, who is going in the second biggest fight of his career. But if he comes up short again, that could spell the end of his career. So he has to focus on those fighters, right? It's only right. And then he stated that he wants the rematch for Errol Spence. If he's going to continue to fight, he wants Errol Spence to rematch Terrence Crawford. He said it's only right that we finish the deal and close out the deal. So there you have it. And he didn't confirm that they have that they're splitting and that they won't be together. He just confirmed that, listen, right now, we haven't talked. That's not the focus, period.
Facts.
And that's all I got for y'all, man. Let me get a oat milk shake.
Yeah, YouTube. With that being said, man, yeah, bro. If y'all didn't watch Derrick James' interview, y'all need to go watch it. He said a lot, and he said that, what I'm saying, he not focusing on Errol right now because he not looking back. I guess he not looking into the past and what happened. He looking forward into the future. He looking towards Frank and Ryan's fights that he got coming up real soon, and he got to make sure those guys in good shape because that's some pound for pound fights going down, bro. And he gotta have his fighters ready. Though I do think that Tank, bro, it's sad that I think both of his fighters gonna lose, bro. It's sad. His fighters, his biggest fighter that's winning all the big matches is Anthony Joshua, bro. After Joshua, he got Spence and Charlo. Spence and Charlo lost their big fight. It looked like Charlo winning, and he ain't really want. You know what I'm saying? He played nice with Canelo, bro. So. Yeah, I do think Errol Spence should get the ring. People saying he shouldn't do it, but if the man won't fight again, he won't fight again. You hear me? You can't stop him from doing it. You hear me? Just like when Mike Tyson fought for Evander Holyfield again. You let him get his get back, son. Real talk. So YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share this to somebody who need to hear it. We're on the road to 2,000 subs. All my haters, share this to y'all homies that hate me. I love all my haters. Till next time, yo.